We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Aces and the 51s. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Boggs is under it, two gone. Here's Justin Smoak now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Burns is there, and he puts this one away. Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Beltran is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-1 now to Beltran. Skied into very shallow right. Moving over is Beltran, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Johnny Peralta now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as he steals second. 1-0 pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Now batting, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder, Yasiel.
Grounded back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Number 15.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Beltran.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Headley.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to Smoak at first, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swings through the slider there.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's Villar out there at shortstop. And he's set down, one away. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
Dribbled to the right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tucker Barnhart.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. The pitcher, Carlos Rodon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Jonathan Villar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
After it is Revere. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at-bat. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 2-1 home now to Smoke. And this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Ben Revere. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Luis Severino. Textbook Tony Perez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first. And nobody out. Lou Brock. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Revere is on his way home, and to score the runner from second. Striding into the box, Billy Burns reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sent on the ground out to second. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Johnny Peralta now.
The shortstop.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down. It's extra bases for Peralta. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoak, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it Tony Watson
now pitching
at the plate.
Tony Watson
sent on the ground out to second, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chase
slow roller back to the mound. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Captain
Tucker Barnhart stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Chopped in front of home plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The batter.
Digging in, Adam Ottavino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Kendrys Morales will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kendrys Morales.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Billy Burns will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Beltran is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And the throw from Beltran is too late as he's in safely at third. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Peralta's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the big Billy Wagner answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Beltran has a read on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Burns is there. And the inning is over. Digging in once again, Justin Smoak. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. In now is Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Smoak ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. So striding forward now, Tony Watson. Billy Butler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher, Steve Cishek. Takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first. Jock Peterson come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. Last time through was a base hit. On the ground up the middle, scooped up. Gonzalez for one. On to Smoke, gets a double play. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Beltran. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Adam Ottavino.
Now pitching.
Chase Headley. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Revere will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Steve Cishek.
Beltran coming hard. Can he get there? He cannot. And the pitcher has himself a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Burns comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
The 2-2 one more time. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Johnny Peralta. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Now the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. And it's 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ryan Butcher, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First delivery to him on the way. Trevor Story is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jorge Posada. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's just thrashing up there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jake Diekman answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ben Revere is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. There's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game now at 5-4. Nolan Arenado. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that. Matt Bush.
Now pitching.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoak. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a ground ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from Beltran is too late as he's in safely at third.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready for another shot now. Chase Headley trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw on to Smoak at first, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. He was hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hits this one hard the other way. Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Johnny Peralta is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive to left. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta. The throw into second. And he's safe. So a big moment here in standing in Justin Smoak. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Revere comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 40.
At the plate, Jake Diekman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Matt Adams.
Hit sharply on the ground. Boggs has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
VR.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now. Digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Trevor Story. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Jorge Posada.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Into the box now, Justin Smoke.
Leading off for
He'll
the
be
Aces.
charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Justin
Here we go
Smoke.
with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone to lead off the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig.
Now batting.
0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Yasiel
First pitch
Puig.
hacking here, and that's the first strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So
Now
coming to
batting,
the plate,
third
Chase
baseman.
Headley. He was a
Chase
ground out victim
Headley.
last time up. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. This is line to left, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Heading for second is Headley. Throwing to second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Stepping up to the plate,
Now
Tucker
batting.
Barnhart. He
Catcher,
comes into this appearance
Tucker
in the midst of a
Barnhart.
1 for 4 day. And that misses inside 1-0. Grounded to the right. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Ben Revere. He's
Leading
working
off
on
in
a
the bottom of the
3-hit
ninth.
ball game right now.
Left fielder.
And he takes a cold
Revere.
strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground to short. And he'll get in there safely. Into the box now, Sergio
number
Romo.
54.
And we'll likely see him square
Sergio
around to bunt.
Romo.
Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. The look by Perez, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now from the stretch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now
Kyle
batting.
Barrclaw enters
Center
from the
fielder,
bullpen, hoping to get the
Billy
final 2 outs
Burns.
and put this one
Your
into the
attention,
win
please.
column.
Now pitching. Kyle
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now in the box, Carlos
Now batting.
Beltran. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And working carefully with Beltran up there. It's 3-0 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Puig is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.